As always, we love having our wonderful Jennifer Carmarker from the Globe newspaper here to tell us about headlines. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, Connie. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. You look fresh and lovely.
Oh, I thank you. So
yeah, we got a fresh new 2018,
yes,
and one of our first issues of the Globe.
The first issue for 2018, and on our cover is Dottie Jeffrey. She is a resident here, and you may know that the Register every year features the 100 most influential citizens of Orange County, influential people who have made a difference in their cities and communities.
Wait, where's my pick?
Well, you know, maybe next year, Connie.
Oh, Dottie Jeffries, look at that beautiful smile.
Yeah, there's Dottie. She actually spearheaded the program called Healing Buddies, and these are 15-inch featureless dolls that are cut, sewn, and shipped to to people that deal with children undergoing trauma all over the world. They have gone, they've sent 1,200 this year. They've gone to victims of Hurricane Irma, victims of Hurricane Harvey. They've gone to Haiti and the Dominican Republic, as well as here to hospitals and fire departments in Orange County.
I think that I've seen the Healing Buddies dolls on another one of our segments.
Yes.
And so impressed with that, and may have even accompanied our friend Dr. Trin.
Dr. Trin.
On one of his missions.
His missions do bring the Healing Buddies to children all over the world.
And they do. They are wonderful. Well, Dottie,
congratulations.
So Dottie is
one
of your fans.
One of our 100 most influential people this year.
Oh, that's
so. There's a little story about her, and it was so funny because when our reporter called to interview her, she only wanted to talk about the other volunteers. She didn't want to talk about herself. She's very selfless and humble, but she does remarkable things.
Well,
so we're very proud of Dottie.
I'm proud of her too, and what a great thing that she graces the cover of the Globe headlines today.
Yes, so excited. Our other cover story is about our new mayor, Carol Moore. We did a little question and answer segment with her, and one of the things we asked Carol was what she hopes to achieve in 2018. And here's what she said. She said there are 3 main things that need attention. One of them is our library. Now, she's not talking about the Village Library. She is talking about the Orange County Public Library branch in City Hall here in Laguna Woods. A lot of people don't know about that. So she wants to focus attention on that. She says it's seriously lacking space. And she says a lot of the usage now is not just books, but electronics.
Right.
So that's one of her projects. The second, she said, is the dog park, the new dog park that is in the design phase. She said, we found that the people who use the dog park have a close relationship with one another, and isn't that the point of cities? It's to foster people to look after each other and to be a community.
Well, that is a wonderful thing for her to support. So many of our residents love the dog park.
Yes. So if you'd like to learn more about Carol Moore, our new mayor, you can pick up a Globe and read all about her.
Sure.
Yeah. We have some other news. On Tuesday, the Golden Rain Foundation Board passed a resolution to amend its traffic fines. And, turn it over. Most of the increased fines account for 10 violations that previously had no fines for a first offense. The 10 violations range from riding a bicycle on the sidewalk. No, to advertising on a vehicle. I never knew that was a bad thing, but apparently there's...
Well, there needs to be, that is an influence on the streets, and so there needs to be some regulation.
So now there is a fine for that. It says the resolution creates a $25 fine for those 10 violations on the first offense, with the fine increasing with the number of offenses. And GRF Director Annette Sabel-Sol said, by taking away the no fine, we have a little bit more teeth.
Well, that's good.
Makes sense to me. Yeah. So the resolution will be revisited at GRF's next meeting. That will be Tuesday, February 6th, and it needs a final vote to satisfy the 30-day notification requirement. In other news, and I'm sure you guys are aware of this, the Village TV is in negotiations with KTLA Channel 5. It was down on New Year's Day, and a lot of people tuned into the, hoping to see the Rose Bowl Parade, and or Rose Parade, and of course, because they were not able to renew their contract with them because they're currently, I think, still in negotiations. They were not able to watch the Rose Bowl Parade. KTLA is still down. Chuck Holland, who is in charge of broadband services, was in negotiations to continue the contract with KTLA 5, and they asked for a 200% increase for 1 year, which is not something they were willing to do.
No.
Right. And Holland said he was able to negotiate the price down to a 170% increase for just 1 year, but they wanted the remaining 13% and 17% in the next 2 years. So Lori Moss, the community manager, said that wasn't satisfactory for us. It would have been close to $1 million increase in 3 years, and that's just something that we weren't going to do.
You know, that's the right choice. And Chuck Holland was in not too long ago to speak about that very issue. And you know, it's sad that we didn't have our normal way to see the Rose Bowl parade, but honestly,
but there were other channels showing.
There were, and with those negotiations at that level,
yeah, that's
I
a
think
lot of money.
But
I can understand when people turn on their TV expecting to see something and they get this message.
I know
it's a shock,
but it is because we really are trying to negotiate. Everyone's trying to negotiate the right deal,
a
better deal.
Yeah, and Chuck did say that they are, you know, continuing the negotiations, so nothing's final yet. So. You know, hopefully they'll be able to work it out. So that's that. And I have some upcoming events to talk about if I have a few moments.
Sure.
The Camera Club, their showcase for the January 8th, that'll be Monday, is Destination Israel Jordan.
Wow.
Yeah. Mark Rabinovich, he presents an in-depth slideshow of his family's visit to Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, then on to Masada, an ancient fortress in southern Israel's Judean desert.
Wow.
Then they cross the border into Jordan to visit the 1,000-year-old city of Petra, famous for its rock-cut architecture.
Yes.
Traveling by van and beautifully filmed and explained, you will not want to miss their first showcase of 2018.
Well, they did look at some of the best things to see. I mean, Masada is a fascinating tale.
Have you been there?
No, but I do know about Masada and how, you know, it was built by King Herod, and it was so high off the ground on this natural butte. And the Roman army said, you're going to hang out up there, then we're going to build a bridge and in the siege and climb over your walls. And they did. And the bridge is still there. And I mean, it's fascinating.
Well, I'm sure his photos are fabulous.
Oh, yes. And the archaeological finds that you find in Masada, I mean, there's city upon city upon city in layers.
Oh, wow.
And they're just digging down and finding amazing things. So that would be really fun.
So that'll be really fun, and that will be, as I said, Monday. Starts at 6:30 at the Performing Arts Center in Dining Room 2. Club members are free, non-members are $3.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that is going to be fun. And
Yeah.
Petra is so beautiful. The approach to Petra, you have to go through this tiny little canyon of red rock. And then you just come to this vista of the rock-hewn facade of Petra, of the city, and it's just fascinating.
Yeah.
So going along and not having to get on a plane and go all the way over there, this is a good deal.
It's a good deal. Yeah. Also, the Chinese New Year is approaching. It's going to be the Year of the Dog.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Like a happy year.
It's a happy year for dog lovers. It falls on Friday, February 16th, and the Chinese American Club is putting on their annual Chinese Lunar New Year celebration. That will be 6:30 on Saturday, January 20th at the Performing Arts Center. Tickets are available at the box office, $10 and $15. And here's what the show includes: Chinese instrumental and vocal music, Chinese classic and Aboriginal dance, Chinese kung fu and acrobatics, classic piano solos, Chinese fashion show, and more.
Chinese fashion show? Okay. And kung fu fighting?
Kung fu.
Oh, man.
You'll be there, right?
Oh, that's so great. So do you know what your Chinese, where you are on the Chinese calendar?
I do not.
You don't? I'm an ox.
Oh, okay. I think I knew at
I'm
one
an
point,
ox.
but okay. Well, that's something to be.
So don't mess with me is what I'm trying to say, okay? No, that sounds really great.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful ceremony to welcome in the new year.
Yeah, they do it every year, and we usually send a photographer, so we'll have some beautiful photos in the Globe the following week.
Oh, terrific.
So,
yeah.
So
you've got our headlines here, and then of course when I go through the Globe, I have so much fun. The ads are fun for me to read. It's a great newspaper, so everybody needs to pick up their copy of the Laguna Woods Globe.
If you don't subscribe, come on down to the Globe office in the community center. We'll get you signed up, or you can just buy it per copy. It's 50 cents a copy.
Oh, So
Best
economical.
deal in town.
It's a great deal. Jennifer, thanks so much for
Thanks,
coming here
Connie.
and giving us the headlines.
Absolutely.
And a Happy New Year, and
Happy
soon
New
to
Year.
be the year of the dog.
That's right.
And Happy New Year to you all as well. We'll be right back after this.